I lost 180 pounds, and during maintenance, some of the weight came back. This series documents losing 20 pounds realistically without panic, punishment, or starting over.
Okay, now I understand what I'm about to do might freak some people out.
Well, that's all right, honey. This is my eating. This is Terrivore. This ain't you-vor. It's Terrivore.
So what we're going to do is we got some of this. Some Rayo's mushroom and bell pepper. It's a half cup is a serving. We're going to do a fourth cup. So that is actually, I do by grams so I can scoop it in. So half of 125 is probably 60 something. Hang on, I might just have to get it under my thing. Hang on, I gotta do my little dealie. I have one of those things mounted underneath my cabinets, and I can just pull it and turn it. Okay, so we said 60 something. So I think it was like, we'll see what we get here. 60 something. 48. Come on, feller. Not forgetting, 69. So, 69 grams of Rayo's. Where did my pen go? Alright. Rayo's 69. We're also going to do one wedge of cheese. This is Laughing Cow cheese. So I'm going to put it on in here. And in the meantime, I'm going to get some hot water going, because we're going to thin it out. Y'all, if you're new to my channel, I like things thinned out, because then you get that flavor on every bite. So I'm going to be adding some hot water to this. And then, yeah, I don't know how much hot water. Hopefully not too much. My thought, let me see. My thought was 60 something. So let me zero this out. So, but I want it to be hot, because my thought is also that maybe that'll soften up the cheese. 64 grams. Looky there. Go Terri. Go Terri. So, like I said, the point of thinning it out is that you get that. I do that with my salad dressings, and I do that with my salsa. Whatever I have, I thin it out. All of my sauces I thin out. But you ain't got to do it. So don't be stressing over it. It ain't your business. You ain't got to eat it. But I do want some. You all are getting knocked around. Little baby shark is down there underneath y'all. He thinks something serious is about to go down, and he wants to be part of it. Now, I'm not going to work to stir this all up right now, because that'll be a hot mess. But I do want my Greek seasoning, and I think it's up here. Hang on. Oh, corn flabbit. Where do you? Oh, it's over here. So I want my Greek seasoning. Ooh, and some of that tzatziki seasoning. Oh, that sounds fancy. Tzatziki seasoning and Greek seasoning. Put a little of that in there. Add a little of this Greek seasoning. I love this Greek seasoning. Yeah, buddy. All right. So we got that and that. And then we're going to add in some fat. Tallow. I'll just plug in tallow in my thing. So 13, a little extra today, because just to help keep me full. 21, man, let's put in, okay, 30, wait, tallow. 30. It's funny, I wipe my hands on my pants, which I know that's terrible, but now little baby shark is down there trying to eat it. I may add just a little bit of salt on here too. All right, there you go. That's our lunch tomorrow. Now, I did, with one of y'all and I were talking in the comment section about how you keep a meat stick, and I'll just put this in my refrigerator for tomorrow. But we were talking about how you keep a meat stick in your bag or your purse or whatever, so that way if you go somewhere and if you need something, you got something. And so I found a couple. I didn't use this. I found a couple meat sticks in my lunch box. No, in my box that I brought home from Walmart that I had at work. Anyway, I found a couple meat sticks in my bag, and I put them in my purse. So the whole point of me telling you all that, yeah, I know you ain't seeing me. Hang on just a minute. You're all right. You're all right. The whole point, of me telling y'all that is that, what was the point of that? Oh, yeah. So I got a meat stick in my purse that I'm going to keep in my purse just in case I starve. Shut it. Just go with it. Let me have that delusion. Please, let me have that delusion. We all have our issues, you know? But anyway, so I've already cooked. Or I've already had my supper tonight. Now this is our food tomorrow. I ain't even going to scan it. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot them. Well, I already know that the ground beef was 180 because that's what they all weighed when I made them. So I put GB 180. So this is what I'm doing. So tomorrow's Terri gets to plug this in. But on the bright side, she also has what I did this morning. So anyway, we'll put this in the refrigerator. But hang on. Watch out, puppy dogs. You're gonna get stepped on. Oh, my stars and garters. Get out of the way. That's a song by Ludacris, but I ain't gonna sing the words to that. Move. We'll say, dog, get out the way. Get out the way, dog, get out the way. But anyway, so what I did was, this morning, I wrote my ingredients for my coffee down. And so in the morning, what I'll be able to do is just look down here and I'll know. I mean, most of it's pretty self-explanatory for me. However, it's down here. And the beauty of tracking, when you eat a lot of similar foods, like when you drink the same coffee every morning, set your scale out, you set this out, you put whatever on it. And then you just carry it over from one day to the next. My ground beef, I'll carry over from one day to the next. It's just, that's the beauty of eating similar things. Pork, I'll carry over from yesterday to today. They're my pork steak. So that's the thing about tracking is, I think that's why a lot of people eat the same foods and they don't have to track. But all right, anyway, I ain't gonna show you me eating it. I might. We'll see. If I go out to the car, you'll see it. If not, I'll see you tomorrow night for supper. All right. See you. Bye. Well, we hit a snafu. Not in a bad way. My sister texted and asked if I wanted to go to lunch. So, with her and Mom. So, we're going to go to Grecian Steakhouse. I'll show you what I get there. I usually get some kind of steak and veggies and a salad. So, just know that. The food that we made for my lunch today, I'm going to take tomorrow. I'm debating on cutting that out and putting it on tomorrow's video. But I don't know what all I said, so I'm not going to do it. So just know that when you watch tomorrow's video, the food I'm eating is what I made. Let's see, what even is today? Today's Wednesday. So when you watch my Wednesday, so it's your Friday. So when you watch your Saturday video, just know that was made on Tuesday night. My Tuesday. Anyway, just know it was made in the day before. So, anyway, all right, y'all. I love you. I'll show you what I eat when I get in here. Okay. I'm hungry Jack. Because it's 11:30. So, all right. Anyway, so just life happens. So, that's what I know. So, that's what we're going to eat. Bye. Okay, I got a salad, a side of cottage cheese, and some ranch dressing, and a ground sirloin. So that'll be coming up. But this is my salad with ranch and cottage cheese. And there's my 8-ounce chopped sirloin. So that's what I'm having. By the way, no tracking today. I have no idea how I would track this. Okay, bye. Okay, you get a free ice cream, so yes, I did. I know. When the scale's up tomorrow or Sunday, we'll know why. Looks like a pile of poopy doopy. Well, y'all, that was a good lunch. I've done better, but I've done worse, you know. Hang on, I'm fixing my dealing. I've done worse. I mean, you know, meat, good. Lettuce, water. Some salad dressing, too much. Some cottage cheese, you know, fine. That's in the cow family. It's in the cow family. I did pull off my croutons, gave them to Mom. And so, yeah, so I had salad and cottage cheese and then my meat. So I'm not too stressed about on my original plate. Then I ate about 3 of my sisters. They have steak fries, and they're like those big old kind. They're like that thick. I had about 3 steak fries. And then, y'all saw, I think I showed y'all, you get free ice cream at this place. Now, you can't, if something's free, come on now. So, and I figure it wasn't too much. It's a little too much, but not too much. So, anyway, what did we say? We said, hashtag no regrets, right? Hashtag. This is hashtag. Also, for my generation, known as a pound sign. But hashtag no regrets. And so anyway, we're going to make sure that we're having no regrets, no pressure, no stress. We're going to lose this 20 pounds if it takes us 5 years. It is what it is. We just going to keep moving. So that was today. Look at me. I am the best enabler you ever met. You want an excuse to shovel your snow? Well, you better get out there and do it, because if you don't, it's going to freeze and you're never going to get out of your driveway for days and days, and you're not going to be able to go to work. And do you have that much ETO to miss work? Do you want to get out of shoveling your snow? Oh man, that can cause a lot of back pain. Oh, and then, they say that working on that cold can cause some people to have heart attacks. So you need to be careful at this age. See, I can get you into something or out of something anytime. It's because I got in trouble so much as a child. Anyway, so that's what we had. Like I said, my lunch that I made, we'll eat that tomorrow. So just go back to the beginning of today's video when you watch tomorrow's video. I love y'all, and back to work. Let me just tell you something. I had to run to Walmart. So when one of our staff has a birthday, so what Suzanne and I do is we decorate their desk and make them a card, and then we buy them like a king size of their favorite candy. So tomorrow is it's my Leslie. If you've been following me very long, you know my Leslie. Anyway, so her birthday is tomorrow, and her favorite candy is M&M's. So I ran into Walmart. Big mistake. I swear, the people that were in Walmart, all the food, they're acting like they didn't just go to Walmart before the storm. I was cracking up. Like, there were no carts inside the store, like at the cart, where you get carts. No carts. And like the aisles, there was just now granted it's 4:45, but I was rolling. I'm like, all you people, I know I was too. Shut up. I was like, you people were just here last Thursday, a week ago today, buying everything up off the shelves, and they're acting like they didn't just do that. Now, I know I was there. Mind your business. I was there for M&M's. Not even something for me, but I did buy, you'll see it, a chopa something pork steak. I was like, you know what? I had a nice fancy steak at lunch today. I'm going to have me a chopa pork steak for supper. So I'm going to be cooking it from scratch. Yes, I am. So I'll read you the name in just a minute. But I'm like on a little side road, and I'm about to go in my garage. Hang on. All right, hang on. Let's take a look at it. I mean, I can tell you when I get inside, but I'm going to forget by then. It's the chopa. I'm going to leave her M&M's in here so I don't get tempted by it. Oh, I dropped them. I got to pee. Boneless Copa style steaks. It's that. See? Copa. Oh, I didn't turn off my car. I'm going to asphyxiate in here. I'm going to die. All right, I love y'all. See you when it's time to eat. Hey there. How you doing? I got a shirt on. Looks like listen, when you ain't got a bra on, you're never going to have cleavage when you got, the droopy girls. I mean, technically they should be like way up here. That's where my boobs should be. But at 53, they're way down here. They end here, and hang on. They end here, and my belly button is right there. So They're closer to my belly button than my chin. TMI? I don't care. That's okay. That's me. I am born with TMI. So I made that Copa Chopa steak, pork steak. It took a while to cook. So what I ended up doing was cutting it into strips and letting that way it cooked faster. And then I cranked that temperature up. I cooked both of them, but this is just one of them. I cranked that temperature up, and then I don't know how many ounces it is. I just scooped it out. I cranked the temp up, and then I put on some seasonings, and then in my bowl, I didn't put it into the skillet because I don't want to get it all goopy. I did the seasoning in the skillet, but I added 2 slices of that Terri Laughing Cow cheese wedge. 2 of them. Some of my umami seasoning. Some of that new honey truffle seasoning. And 2 different kinders. So yeah. So that's what I'm eating for supper. And this. The piece de resistance. I don't know what that means. Ziggy, what does piece de resistance mean? I think we've asked her.
Pièce de résistance is a French term meaning the most impressive or outstanding part of something. It's often used to describe the highlight of a meal or event.
Dang right, this is chocolate and peppermint, baby. Piece de resistance. So that's what I'm going to eat. Listen, I ain't going to have tomorrow. There ain't going to be an intro of me making food. It's going to be on today's video. So you just have to watch beginning of today's video to know what tomorrow is. But I love Terri because last night's Terri, remember, she wrote down all the all the amounts. So tomorrow's Terri will know what to plug into her tracker app. Go Terri, go Terri. But I did not track today, so things happen. Life happens. Bye.